Okay, so NVIDIA is down 40% since we have nailed the top in NVIDIA. So from 140 down to 100 last night. And guess what happens overnight, right? They start buying tech. They start buying tech, buying tech. So the rotation is in motion. And you may be thinking there, whoa, we're back to the bull market. No, we're not. Okay, in the bull market, okay, stocks do not drop from $140 to $100 in a matter of 10 trading sessions. Okay, that is not a fucking bull market. All right, stocks don't go down. Big, heavy-duty stocks, and I mean heavy-duty like big market cap stocks like Microsoft from, 465 down to 390 in a matter of 7 trading sessions. Stocks like Meta, not so long ago, we were shorting at 530, down to 430. Right now, trading at 508. I'm recording this just after hours on Wednesday after the Federal Reserve non-decision again. So basically, guys, you're staring in the eye of a storm, and like meteorologists, they get a lot of shit wrong. But there's moments in time where the meteorologists are like, God damn, we never seen shit like this before. Wow, this could be, man, it looks like a Category 2 storm, but damn it, this could be a Cat 4. And then within 2 days, be like, whoa, shit, we never knew this shit was possible. This looks like a Cat 5. And so the market looks like a Cat 1, Category 1, a storm. Maybe we'll get a little bit of rain. Maybe we'll get, but underneath that, a hurricane. Okay, we're about to go into a hurricane season, guys, here soon. So I'm using this analogy to help you understand. All right, so Category 1, you got nothing to worry about. It's buy the dip bullshit. Category 2, okay, it's all going to be fine. It looks like everything is going to be fine, but if you are a meteorologist that's been at it for like years, and there's some signs of the Category 2 storm that could develop historically into a Category 3, 4, possibly even Category 5 top storm, well, that's what we're observing here at 30 Market Moves. I'm here to tell you today, you're facing a Category 5 storm while the market is believing it's a Cat 1, Cat 2 top storm. So when you're looking at Meta jumping after hours to 508, what does that represent? Oh, the earnings are good. The earnings are this. The earnings like nobody gives a damn. Okay, because they will be selling that shit tomorrow. They will be selling that shit Friday, and they will be selling that shit Monday. Now, let's not forget about other participants of the market, such as ARM. And if you bought calls on that son of a gun, whoa, you've gotten your arm taken away from you. The shit is down like 20% after hours. Not so long ago, guys, there is trades we've taken on ARM at 149 before it shot up all the way to 180s. But this was not the moment to be long ARM, and we did short some of it. Not crazy heavy-duty positions like we do sometimes here at 30 Market Moves, but we got a little piece of it. So the point is, there's stocks like Meta, there's stocks like ARM, which been both favorites. But what we're observing now is not all favorites are coming to fruition. Not all favorites. They're favorites in which they're taking money off the table. And when I mean they, it's big-time, heavy institutional investors. And so if you study the history of Meta, used to be Facebook, right? Under the ticker FB, okay, I would never fuck when that FB shit reported earnings. Why? Because it was going up and down. Like, if you were trading, 10 years ago, if you were trading 8 years ago, 5 years ago, you would know, like, when it was still under the ticker FB, that was the most BS stock to trade at earnings, ahead of earnings, because it would jump, drop, fucking jump, drop. And I think changing the ticker symbol to META don't change shit for Facebook. So if you're looking at the chart right now, you're like, oh my God, it's up. Oh, wow, they're fucking buying it. Yeah, I'll give you 48 hours because they'll be fucking selling the shit out of it. So the point here is this. The market is already divided. Okay? They're not buying all tech like they used to buy all tech unanimously. That's point number one. Point number two, like, okay, when shit is down 40% in 10 trading sessions, why wouldn't you take a shot at it? I'm talking about NVIDIA, right? 140, then the next thing you know, it's at 100. Okay, if you're a trader, like, oh, let me buy some at 100. Why the fuck not, right? So you buy it at 100. Everybody joins the party. They punch it higher. What does that move equate to at this point? It equates to a counter trend rally. What do you do with a counter trend rally? You short the fuck out of it. So what do you do with NVIDIA? You short the fuck out of it at 121. You short the fuck out of it at 122, 123. Okay, that is the easiest fucking trade. Like, actually, there are easier trades than that. So, guys, this is one of the most beautiful market setups that you could wish for as a trader. Okay, the trend has reversed. We have called for a trend reversal here at 30 Market Moves at the very fucking top. Okay, 50. What was it? I know exactly what the fucking number was because we're just up by like 2-3 points off the all-time historic highs when it came to shorting the damn thing on S&P 500. It was like 57.15, right? And temporarily goes to 57.18 and a half, and then it collapses 200-300 points. But guys, if we were to pick a trade right now, okay, we can be talking about technology. Technology's fucked, okay? When you have such a big division within the technology sector, you can have AMD go higher, Meta go higher, but you got other heavyweight champs that are going to bring the technology index down. Okay, technology ain't going to do shit. So if you think, I'm going to buy the dip, like, okay, rest your peace now. Okay, you will get fucked. So, which leads me to the next very important subject of this podcast, and that is, well, Leo, if you were to bet $1 million on one motherfucking trade, which one would it be? And that's the most hyped up, overpriced fucking trade I have seen in the last close to 20 years, and that is the Russell 2000. Okay, for whatever reason, I'm not sure why the market thinks that deteriorating economy and higher rates for longer is a good fucking thing for small cap stocks. I think the market has lost its fucking mind, and I'm calling this bullshit now. Okay, the greatest trade in the fucking world right now is shorting small caps. Some of these companies like ENPH will be filing for the bankruptcy in the next 6 to 12 months. And yet, this piece of shit stock is still trading around 115 today. Guys, the market has not gotten the memo, or they refuse to read it. They refuse to read this fucking email that says the market is fucked. Maybe because it's in the body of the message. Maybe it's not because it's not in the title of the message. But within a very short time frame, and I'm talking about 24 to 96 hours, okay, there's going to be another email where it's going to say it in the title. The market is fucked. And at that point, you don't even have to open the email. At that point, you're like, whoa, really? This is the moment. I wasn't expecting this moment till another, I don't know, fucking couple of years. I mean, every Wall Street analyst is so fucking bullish, while the charts are so bearish. And that is the most beautiful setup you could ever wish for as a trader. And like, most of you don't understand the message. You don't get the fucking message, because what you do is you jump in and out of fucking trades. Okay? Like, and I've got a number of traders I'm working with right now. That is the number one mistake that they do. Like, oh, but it's going to bounce, but it's going to drop, but it's going to bounce. But Leo, I'm like, I'm okay. Leo, I'm up 1,000. I'm up 1,500. Now, who gives a fuck? That is not why you trade. Okay, you don't show up for the market so you can make $1,500. Fuck that. Okay, the market is that historic, monumental, okay, transition from highly bullish to highly bearish. And if you don't see it, then I guess that makes you a ship that is a part of the herd of fucking Wall Street ship. They are all going to be running for the exit. You will be running out for the exit if you're holding calls. Okay? You will, like some of you that are holding calls, come tomorrow, Friday, Monday, you will literally shit in your pants. And I'm like, oh my God, what? I thought I was buying the dip. I thought it was a smart fucking thing to do. No, that was the most ridiculous thing you could do when the charts have already pointed that it is a major bull to bear reversal. And if you don't get it, then I dare that you go watch the last 30 videos that we posted on this channel. Videos, audio messages explaining you what's really happening here. So some of you are still hooked on like, oh, Leo, but the GDP is going up. It's good. Like, seriously, bro? Like, what are you, in the fucking Stone Age? But Leo, you said Trump is good and the market's going to go higher. Yes. And this shit has been priced in fucking 3 times what we thought it would be. Understand, sometimes the structure of the market absolutely dictates for the market to fucking drop before it can go higher. At times, there are moments in the market where something absolutely have to drop before something can remotely go higher or to all-time highs. So unless that takes place, I mean, those of you that sit on the sidelines, Leo, I'm buying calls, I mean, this market's going to go fucking higher. Good luck. It could for a day. And then you're going to be like, holy shit. Why is the market down 300 points? Like, and if you're thinking like, I'm not talking about 300 points on Dow Jones. I'm not talking about 300 points on NASDAQ. I'm talking about 300 fucking points on Russell 2000, which briefly traded today like slightly above 2,300. And that was the stupidest, most overpriced bullshit in the entire history of the fucking markets. Okay? Like, I don't know where the fuck people are looking at, but this is clear as the fucking sky in certain parts of the world. Like, you just look at it and say, man, I can fucking see exactly what the fuck is going on here. You know? And it's just somehow 99% of the fucking market participants, they don't see it. All right? They still want to believe in this bullshit bull market. They're going to wake the fuck up. And the thing is, like, there's so many people that are so fucking bullish that think the market's going to go to 6,000. They'll be like, whoa. When these fuckers are going to wake up and realize it's a bear market, they're going to unload all their shit at the speed of light. And that is what's going to propel one of the greatest drops in the market history. I would dare say we're facing one of the wildest fucking drops that nobody, unless you're a part of the 13 market moves, that nobody will tell you, right? Nobody wanted to tell you 2 weeks ago when, the market was at all-time highs that it could fucking drop. Oh, no, things are so good. We're in the fucking Goldilocks. We're this, we're that. Man, it's easy to get blinded. Like, even the dumbest motherfucker, okay, can say, well, the market is going higher. I think it's going to go higher. You don't have to have brains for that shit, okay? The chart looks like it's going higher. I think I'm going to buy calls. It looks like it's going to go higher. Like, that's not a fucking trading strategy. So, most of those that use that type of strategy are sitting with, like, I'm telling you, man, these guys are sitting with some heavy losses. Most of these guys are out of the fucking market. I mean, if you bought the dip on NVIDIA at 132, which we told you, don't fucking do it. You bought NVIDIA dip at 132. Seriously, did you stay all the way to 100? No. You fucking took a loss way earlier than that. Let's say when it dropped to 120. Or maybe you completely didn't get the memo from 13 market moves. Maybe you were like, well, man, NVIDIA at 120, that's a great fucking deal. Let's buy it. Just to watch it drop to 117, 114, 106. Oh, God, that's a really good deal. Before it drops to 100? Like, that is just a representation of how bearish shit really is. So the bounce you see in NVIDIA today, 100 to like 120s, that is a God's sent gift to those of you that are paying attention to the charts, to those of you that are paying attention to what really is happening now with the market. The market is so brutally fucked, okay? Meta ain't gonna save it. Microsoft ain't gonna save it. Okay, there's not one fucking company or the 7 companies gonna be able to save the market. But where lies the greatest trade is in the small caps. Small caps are now trading at a level very close to where they were trading 5 years ago. So small caps, Russell 2000, 3000, whatever, been underperforming the market for 5 years. And so as an analyst, as a Wall Street analyst, you're like, whoa, well, if we're going to sell, like, because these Wall Street bullshit analysts, right, what are they trained to do? Well, you got to be staying bullish because 70% of the time the market's going to go higher. Yeah, you want to use that strategy at the market highs? Let's see how quickly you're gonna fucking lose your job as a motherfucking analyst on Wall Street. But it looks so good for a fucking moment until, it looks so good. NVIDIA was at 140. Damn it, I thought it was gonna go to 200. Says the guy who bought calls at 140 before the shit collapses to 100. Like, I'm using NVIDIA as an example, but I'm also saying that, the type of people that are in Wall Street now, maybe they went to a fucking Ivy League school and they think all of a sudden they fucking know what the fuck they're doing. They don't have a fucking clue. The people that are on Wall Street these days, man, they don't have a fucking clue what the fuck they're doing. Guys, I'll be honest with you, like, I've had, in the last 15 years, I've had probably over 30, maybe 40 companies on Wall Street reach out to me and say, hey, Leah, I mean, fuck, we don't know how the fuck you do it, but man, would you come work for us? And I can show you the messages. I told every single one of them to fuck off. Okay? Not, like, why would you want to be a part of fucking Wall Street bullshit? Like, no, you can sit at home, all right, with your laptop and your fucking phone. You could be traveling the world with your laptop and the phone, and you can beat Wall Street. That's what 13 Market Moves is about. So all these Wall Street goddamn analysts is what the point is, get back to the conversation here, is they think that Russell 2000 is the greatest fucking trade of all times because it's a rotation, right? Oh, whoa, Leo, they're taking money out of big tech. And by definition, these Wall Street idiots are trained, they can't go short, right? Whoa, we have to buy something. Like the number one thing Cramer tells you on CNBC, there is always a bull market somewhere. Yeah, let me tell you what the fucking bull market is at right now. It's in the fucking VIX, which is about to fucking jump 200%. It's around 15, 16 today. You're going to see VIX by Monday at fucking 32. And that's when Cramer is going to find out where the real bull market really is right fucking now. So, a little deviation from the charts, but I hope you guys get the point. Yes, the bull market, okay, if we're to call it that, is in the bear market right now. So, if you want to make fucking money, you don't buy calls, okay? You don't do no stupid spreads, which limit your profits. You just short the fuck out of the market with put options. But you've got to know what to short. So is S&P 500 and NASDAQ, are they going to drop as much as Russell 2000 over the next 3 days? I don't believe so. I think Russell 2000 could drop in next 3 trading sessions by as much as 15%. So it jumped to like briefly 2,300 today at the point I'm recording this. I'm not looking at my screen, but it's probably at around, 2280, 2290. So I'm thinking Russell 2000 could collapse the fuck out by Monday to like 2,000. So when we're talking about a 300-point drop on Dow Jones, who gives a fuck? NASDAQ, who cares, right? S&P 500, 300-point drop in 3 days? Sure, I think it's possible. But I'm talking about a 300-point drop in the Russell motherfucking 2000, okay? Russell 2000, 3000. There is a 15% possible drop in the next 3 trading sessions. The message is clear. Like, there's so many people that interpret the message from the Federal Reserve as they're certainly going to cut the rates in September. That was the whole thing the market was watching, okay? But that's not the only thing that is driving the market. And there's no 100% certainty that Fed will cut the rates. It looks like, based off everything that's transpired today, they're looking at doing it. But in the markets, they ain't shit set in stone. So you want to make big money. I mean, you bet on the fact that, I'll put it this way, every bullish catalyst in the market has been played out. So if the market believes that a 0.25% drop in interest rate is going to make any difference in the outcome of anything, that is where I'm calling the bluff of Wall Street. They're so fucking wrong. And that is why the market will collapse the fuck out. Okay, just think of it. When you go buy a house, all right, let's say you're getting an interest rate of 5% or 6% or fucking, okay, let's say you get an interest rate of 5.75. And you're looking at buying a house. And now the interest rate drops to 5.5 in September. All right, and clearly, depending on the size of the mortgage you're looking at taking, all right, it's going to bring your mortgage down somewhat. But is that really going to make your decision about whether you're going to buy the house or not? No, absolutely fucking not. When you're going to go buy your car, and hopefully you're not trying to finance a fucking car. I mean, you're with 13 market moves. I mean, you're paying cash for your shit. You don't finance nothing. But let's say you're in a position where you actually have to finance a car. And let's say the interest rate you're looking at paying on the car is 7%. depending on where the fuck your credit is or whatever. But now the interest rate goes down to 6.75. All right. What is that gonna? Is that gonna make a huge difference on your monthly payment? Is the difference in the monthly payments going to be so huge to where you're gonna be like, oh man, well, man, now that the interest rates are down a quarter point, I mean, I was really thinking of not doing it, but now that the interest rates went down a quarter fucking point, I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking do it? No, that is not what's gonna fucking happen. The people that couldn't pay 7% for a car a month ago or 3 months ago, they ain't gonna buy that fucking car at 6.75. All right. The people that were looking at buying a house at 5.75 mortgage rate, they're not going to fucking buy it at 5.5. All right, that's a fact. That the difference is so minuscule that it plays no impact of how many people are actually going to buy a fucking home. It plays no impact on how many people are actually going to buy a fucking car. Okay, so there you go. There you fucking have it. Fucking, basics 101 of economics. I just fucking explained it to you. So the fact that the market is so excited about small caps, oh my God, we're gonna get a quarter point rate cut in September. Finally, we've been waiting for 8 rate cuts. Understand, there were actual Wall Street analysts that in December of last year, 2023, they said we're gonna get 8 rate cuts in 2024. Now, I haven't seen some of those fuckers on TV since then because they got it all fucking wrong. And that's why I keep getting these invitations to go work for these fucking companies, which I told, again, all of them to fuck off. I'm not interested in that Wall Street bullshit. I'm interested in you as an individual trader beating the fucking Wall Street. And most of you that are convinced it cannot be done, you just don't belong here at 13 Market Moves. But it is real for some of you. Some of you have made millions of dollars with 13 Market Moves, and you know who you are, and that is just it. But some of you yet to make it happen. So I want you to focus on the right shit. Wall Street is fucking up, which creates the biggest opportunity for you to take advantage of Wall Street. Fucking get all that money. Get all that money. The money from Wall Street is going to come into your trading account. All right. The money from BlackRock is going to come into your trading account. All right. And guess who's going to help you fucking do that? 13 Market Moves. It's that fucking simple. All right. So don't complicate shit. Just focus on the simplest things in the market that will pay you. And just because you're going to jump into a trade, that doesn't mean it's automatically going to go green. Sure, sometimes it's going to happen. You're going to come in, with 20K, and by the end of the day, you're going to be at 100K. Okay, fine. But, that's not, there are going to be days when you're going to be down 100K. There's going to be days where you're going to be down 50K. There's going to be days, if your account is a couple of $1 million, you're going to be down fucking 600K. And what you're going to do? You're going to go puke? You're going to go shit in your pants? What are you going to do? You're going to call your girlfriend and your wife to finally come together and, so you can relieve your stress all at once? I don't know. I don't know what your solution is. I'm just throwing some ideas out there because it worked for some guys that I traded with. But anyways, to get back on the subject, guys, some trades, some of the best trades that you will take momentarily do not go in the green. You got to have the patience for these trades to develop. And it doesn't mean that stock-wise, like if you're trading stocks and, you're trading with me and I give you an entry, it's going to be an entry very spot on. But like when you trade in options, that entry could turn into total shit for some time. And the main reason is like, okay, if I give you an entry on a $170 stock and it goes to 171, it's not a big deal. And it could drop later to 159, right? But with options, if you get into a trade at like, let's say 170 and the stock goes to 171, let's say, and it stays there for 2 days in a row, basically it ain't doing shit for 2 days in a row. What that does to your options, it just makes the value of your options drop, decay, right? So focus on what the stock is doing to understand whether you're in a good trade or not. Focus on what the components of the market are doing in order for you to understand whether you're on the right side of the trade or not. And most of the people, the moment they see the trade go negative, they're like, oh my God, I can't take this. I'm about to slash my wrist, Leo. I'll be like, okay, go ahead, motherfucker, slash your wrist. But guess what's going to happen tomorrow? You're going to call me, okay, saying, Leo, I slashed it, but I didn't slash it hard enough because I still had some hope that the trade would go the direction. I'll be like, motherfucker, why would you even fucking be this dramatic about the trade that temporarily goes in the opposite direction? Focus on the bigger move. Focus on the bigger move and you will beat the market. If you focus on every 1 minute of fluctuation, every 5-minute fluctuation, every 15-minute fluctuation in whatever you're trading, every 1 hour fluctuation in whatever you're trading when it comes to trading weekly options, they will change their value so rapidly that, you know, simple outcomes. You'll end up in a fucking mental hospital because you don't know how to deal with it, because you've never traded, because you've never looked at the motherfucking chart, because you see your account fluctuate. Leo, I'm up 200,000. Oh my God, Leo, I'm down 100,000. My wife is going to divorce me. Yeah, like if you're the guy who can't handle this type of fluctuations as a trader, guess what? I will personally call your wife and I will confirm, sweetie, you should divorce this weak motherfucker right here, because he told me he wanted to be a fucking rock star trader, and now when his account is moving plus minus a couple of 100,000, he's turning into a little bitch. Yes, ma'am, you should divorce his ass because he don't fucking deserve you. So as a matter of fact, if you're looking for another guy, I got some fucking bulletproof traders here on 13 Market Moves team. All right, but guess what? You got to get in line, baby, because, hey, every woman wants that kind of fucking guy. So don't be the weak dick motherfucker is what I'm saying. All right? Don't let a trade that temporarily goes against you break you emotionally. That is the last thing you want as a trader. That is the last thing a woman wants to see you do, is break emotionally at a critical moment, okay, where your trade depends on it, where, you know, your life depends on it, where, you know, other people's lives depend on it. That's the moment you got to be strong. That's the moment you can't just fucking bend over to the fucking market. Okay, that is, but yet, unfortunately, like, that's 90% of the traders that's like, Leo, I can't take this shit no more. I'm out. Oh, fuck it, man. Like, some traders just, as a human being, you're too fucking emotional. You want to make it as a trader? Cut all the fucking emotions out. Just cut them out. Cut them out. Look at the charts. Look at the bigger fucking move that's developing. Learn the correlations. Learn the sequence of moves that would teach you in our 13 Market Moves. Then you actually have a shot. I'm not saying you're going to come to a battle like Alexander the Great, you know, every fucking time, because he did lose some battles. But most of the time they talk only about the battles that he won. But he did lose some battles. So you could be the most ambitious, the most aspiring, the most prepared motherfucker out there, and you could still lose. Understand that. Alexander the Great fucking lost in multiple scenarios and multiple fights. But the world remembers the great victories that he had. And that's what you learn when you go study the son of Zeus. So, anyway, what is the fucking point? The point is, you're facing some of the greatest trading moments in the next 96 hours. You're facing some of the greatest trading moments in the next 129 days. The question is, will you follow a system that has helped many that follow the system down to the T make millions of dollars in trading? Or will you bail out at one point when the trade is not going anywhere? When you bail out, the decision is yours. All right? The only reason I care to record this message is because I see these huge market opportunities and I want many of you guys to do well. Now, the reality is I know only a few of you will do exceptionally well. And I know that based off the fact that I've traded with thousands of traders over the years, and I know that most of them are going to fuck up somewhere along the way. They're going to jump out too early. They're going to get in too late. They're going to do something that's going to prevent them from nailing a fucking 20x or 30x or 50x. So, I don't care what your background is. I don't care your experience in trading. I don't care if you've traded for a month. I don't care if you traded for 37 and a half years. Whatever you know about trading, I want you to forget it. Right now, just fucking erase it out of your memory. Okay, if I was a genie in the bottle and you were able to make your first wish, that's what it should be. Leo, erase everything I know about trading so far. Okay? And help me understand the 30 market moves so I could get to a point where I could capture a 20x trade, to where I can capture a 50x trade. I've seen other people do it, but I have not done it yet. So if you come to 30 market moves with an open heart and you embrace the system, guys, you're looking at market conditions that the Wall Street has not calculated yet that could play highly in your favor. And I want you guys to beat Wall Street. I want you guys, despite of whatever losses you've had in your trading career, I want you to be able to wake up, Friday, Monday morning, Tuesday morning, and make coffee for your wife and say, honey, you know what? You always make coffee for me. Guess what? Today's different. I'm making fucking coffee for you. Do you know why? Let me show you this. Here's where my account is. It's at $2.7 million. Now, I know you gave me shit about trading. I know you were giving me shit about losing $178,000. I know you giving me shit about losing $250,000 in trading. But guess what, baby? I'm the fucking man. Okay? And that is why you married me, because you saw that in me. But you were also trying to destroy that in me. But today is different. I'm making you this cup of coffee to let you know that I have fucking made it. And now, from this point on, okay, don't get the wrong fucking idea like I'm going to make you a cup of coffee every fucking day. I'm just making you the cup of coffee today. You'll be making me the coffee for the rest of my fucking life now, for sure. Okay? Because guess who's the motherfucker that's going to take you shopping today, baby? Oh, yeah. Look, guys, everything is intertwined and connected in life, but it starts with you not taking shit from the world. It starts with you not giving up on something that's fucking good, not giving up on you, even when other people are talking shit. So, That's the kind of trader that makes it big with 13 market moves, because the market will challenge you. If not every day, it will challenge you every other day to the fucking max, especially if you're holding a decent sized position. Like, oftentimes, like traders text me, Leo, my position is down fucking 70%. What do I do? How the fuck do you think we took the trade? All right, so the stock has gone sideways for a little bit. Don't make it for a bad trade. Actually, it makes it the right trade. But you're freaking out because your options position is down. All right, so get your emotions in check. Stay with the trade. And if you resolve to the same strategy each and every time, guys, it is impossible not to beat the market. Okay, but most of the traders, they adjust their strategy to what the market is doing every day. And if you're just trying to follow what the market has already done, meaning like if the market is green, you're buying calls. If the market is red, you're buying puts. That shit is never going to work. It could work on a couple of days, but it's never going to work long term. It's never going to work out in your favor in the big, profound way to where you're making millions of dollars. So if you understand that, if you have any reference point about this in your trading career, then you should be looking for a solution. You should be looking for a way to improve, and you should be fucking like, guys, some people are like, Leo, just give me the fucking trade. I don't want to take all the courses. Yeah, it's just like saying like, man, I'm fat as fuck and I want this beautiful prom queen, but guess what? I ain't gonna fucking go to the gym for a day of my life. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's get real. I mean, like, you could be fat as fuck, but, it ain't going to hurt nobody to go to a gym, get in a little better shape, There ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, sometimes the girls could pass the fact that you're fat as fuck. They don't give a shit. What the girls care about is the character. But for some guys to even reach a point in their life to where they stand for something these days, you got to hit the gym, bro. You got to do some fucking, weights. You got to develop some kind of discipline that develops the character in you. So, I think the easiest way, if you're trying to reshape your life, I should be probably recording this like, a New Year's resolution, but I'm like, it's July 31st. I guess I'm letting you on your New Year's resolution a little early. It's never too early to have a head start, right? And I'm giving you that as a trader because there's never been a fucking trade where I have made $1 million plus when I was late to a trade. And somebody asked me that question not so long ago. They were like, Leo, but why are we getting early? Why are we getting early? And I said, well, because you don't fucking make money by being fucking late. So sometimes, those trades where you're early on, like, yeah, sure, if the market goes sideways, you could lose money. But guess what? At the same token, if you don't get in early ahead of the big move, then what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you doing in the market then? You gotta position, whether you're going with calls or puts, you gotta position yourself ahead of the big move. And you cannot position yourself ahead of the big move if you're fucking late. Late meaning like shit is dropping or shit is going higher, and it's apparent to everyone whether shit is going higher or lower. And that's the point we get into the trade. If that's what you're doing, like, no wonder you ain't making no fucking money in the market. You got to be ahead of the fucking move. Leo, why are we getting early? Because we're fucking positioning ourselves to be ahead of the motherfucking move that nobody can see yet. That's why we're fucking doing it. Leo, but my account is dropping. Yes, it's because the rest of the world hasn't caught up to the fucking genius idea of this fucking trade. But they will tomorrow. And you will be all fucking green. 10x, 20x, 30x. So, what? You're going to let the fucking price action turn you into a little bitch today? Leo, it's going higher. Oh my God. Man, get the fuck out of here. Please, just stick to your fucking trades. Understand the overall move. Understand that historically, Russell 2000 index top stocks, they don't do well when there is a prolonging of interest rate cut. Okay, small cap stocks naturally do not do well when a small company needs to refinance their loan to stay alive, to pay their workers, to keep producing shit, to be able to acquire inventory or whatever the case might be. They were hoping to do it at a lower interest rate, but the low interest rate doesn't come. So maybe they had a credit line secured a few years ago, like 2%. Well, now they have to renew it at 6 or 7 or 10% at some companies. So when your overhead expenses go up 3, 4, 5x, I mean, what's going to happen to your profit margin? Right? It's going to go to shit. You would be lucky if your business fucking stays alive for this type of situation. And yet, that's what Wall Street is doing. They're betting on dog shit companies. And like, I don't mean to offend anybody, but like, okay, Meta's got billions, Microsoft got millions, Apple got billions, okay? It doesn't matter where the fuck interest rates go. Those companies are going to make it, okay? Now, there's some small companies that are high levered up. They're not going to fucking make it. And yet, that's what Wall Street is buying the fuck out of right now, which makes it for the greatest bear divergence I have ever seen in my lifetime. So if I was to short something with a huge fucking size and fucking position to where if I showed you my fucking trade, you would be like, I can't fucking believe it. Oh, yes, it would be Russell 2000. I would short the fuck out of small cap stocks based off the chart, based off the fundamentals, based on where the economy is going. This is not the time to buy Russell 2000. This is not the time to buy small cap stocks. And yet, the entire fucking Wall Street believes this is where the next big trade is. And they're all fucking wrong. That's a beautiful setup. That's a beautiful trade. So, if you want to put a 50x trade with 13 market moves, go to 13mmtv.com right now. Sign up. Give us a call. But stop playing around. Stop doing the same shit that's been causing you to lose money in trading over the course of the last 5, 10, 50 fucking years. Okay. Trade with someone who understands the trend reversal opportunities. Trade with someone who understands where the overall move is going, despite of these bounces, okay? Trade with someone who understands which strike to get, which expiration to get, how to split your bet, possibly against multiple expirations, multiple strikes, okay? Guys, I've said it many times in prior messages. You could know the direction where the market is going, but if you get the wrong strike, you could still lose money with options. So that could be the reason why you still haven't made a ton of money. Guys, you got 100 reasons to call 13 market moves right now. All right? You got 0 reasons not to do so. So, fucking do it. Well, that was pretty simple. I guess, fuck. I may be calling 13. The way I just said it, man, I want to call 13 market moves myself. Damn it. Guys, anyways, I'm joking around, but fuck it, man. I'm just excited about some of you guys hitting it big. That's all. You know, the opportunity's here. The market conditions are here. I want to see some of you guys just make it fucking big. That's all. I'm excited. I'm excited for some of you guys. So let's roll. If you got any questions, get in touch with us. You know, some of you never called 13 market moves. Some of you never send us a message. Some of you have some questions. Some of you on the sideline. Some of you have unsuccessfully tried, and you know maybe the market conditions were a little bit off. Guys, this is the fucking moment. Like, as someone that lives and breathes the markets, I'm telling you, don't fucking miss this. Okay, you miss this. You know, you'll be coming back and be like, oh, I know, Leo, I listened to that message, but fuck, man, I had to take my dog out to take a shit. Yeah, don't let that be the reason why you're fucking not going to make $1 million in the next few days. Anyway, guys, action. is fucking required right now. Guys that will take action right now, fucking congratulations. I'll see you guys in the next message. Let's roll.